Hey there, folks. Well, I was on the phone with my therapist right now. It occurred to me that I'm not an easy person to help, and of all the people in this world, he knows that better than anybody because he's been trying to help me for over a decade, and it's not easy. It's because my psychological defenses have my extremely powerful mind behind them. So it can't. Let me try again. It would take someone who can overpower those defenses to truly get through to me. And I don't know that there's anyone like that in the world, frankly, that would also be a therapist and also I could somehow access them. And I can recognize that in my life, there have been people who tried to help me. I mean, I talk about being such an alone child, but people did honestly try and help me. But they couldn't. And it's because my powerful little brain just dismissed them. And you know, there's a real problem when you're a child who is smarter than all the adults. Because you don't have someone smarter than you to protect you or guide you or whatever. If you can outthink everybody, then there is no higher power in your life. There is no, children need someone stronger, wiser, smarter around in order to feel safe. I didn't have that. Plus, there's the fact that I was raped when I was 4. That kind of messes with your sense of safety. But right now, I'm talking about not being easy to help, and even with someone like my long-suffering therapist, with whom I am trying to cooperate, these defenses still protect me in a bad way. And I'm really hard to reach. There's a line from an ABBA song. She sings, "I was the impossible child. Nobody could reach me." And man, do I identify with that. Holy crap, I was the impossible child. Nobody could reach me. There was this one incident, and I don't remember how this ended up happening, because I don't know who this adult was. But I have this very clear memory that this man, and it was at my elementary school, but not a teacher who I remember, tried to say to me, "Everything's going to be all right." That's what you're supposed to say, right? Everybody knows that. But my reaction was to fly into a rage and say, "You don't know that. You don't control that. You don't know everything's going to be okay. You can't make sure everything's going to be okay." Now, what do you do with a kid like that? You know? And so I think this is kind of, this unlocks why I've been so alone in my life. I mean, yes, there should have been someone there who could help me. But there wasn't. A person like that kind of didn't exist. At the very least, not, in my little elementary school in a small town in Canada. I was a very difficult child in that sense. even though my personality was generally to cooperate and do what I'm told and be friendly and amenable. But if I didn't want you in, then you did not get in. And I'm still that way now, and I don't think I can stop. I don't think that I can actually just deactivate that part of me. I try with my therapist. I try to be less guarded, but my defenses are so automatic. And they're powered by what I will, in all modesty, say is an incredibly powerful brain. I am hella smart. I'm not sure what to do with this now. I mean, I definitely know more about myself now, which is always good. But at the very least, it should prompt me to remind myself that people did try to help me. So I wasn't as alone as I imagined myself. They may have failed spectacularly, but they did try. And people did care enough. They just could not get past my defenses. And my defenses are pretty strong. I guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.